Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hive, where the grinding never stops, the gains are real, and we cope with pain using dumb jokes, heavy sets, and an unhealthy amount of caffeine. I'm Vertex, and let's get into it. Welcome, everybody, to episode 11 of our series, I guess. Let's call it season 1. Welcome to episode 11 of season 1. Today we are taken to the weights solo. No gym bro today. So that means I'm left unattended with some barbell squats. I haven't done these in a very long time and I feel really bad about it. Not because I think they're an essential movement, I just really like the movement. But whenever I do go with my gym bro, he struggles with the squat normally. So we do like the squat variations, like the hack squat, sled press, the V squat, whatever we're feeling. So whenever I'm alone, I typically do these if I'm feeling up for it. Today I was feeling kind of crappy actually. I think I just didn't have enough calories in my system, or something was off. It was weird. I was not having a good time today. Still repping out some weights. It'll be good. We did some variety stuff today too. Just a little bit of variety, not much. You guys will get a little more butt in the camera for this angle here. I know that's why you're all here, right? This is another reason why I want squatting shoes. I don't think I need my heels elevated much, but also there's nowhere that could be a bad thing, right? I kind of lean forward a little bit when I do squats anyways, just a little bit. And the shoes, I've heard, could help with that. But we will see when the time comes. I also forgot my belt again. I'm actually using the spare belt I have. I keep one in my gym bag, just one that's like really foldable, collapsible, and it's just Velcro all the way across. Really provides a little bit of support, but not nearly as compressing, or you could get it pretty tight, but it doesn't have the width feel and the stability of the regular belt. After the squats, we did something a little interesting. Oh yeah, I also didn't bother cutting much out, so you'll get walk-ups and walk-aways. So I decided to do Romanian deadlifts again, but I wanted to try out this little cable machine. Kind of an interesting setup, but you know, it's meant to support the weight of a full person plus whatever weight they're holding. So I was like, yeah, let's try it. It felt pretty good, actually. I'm struggling with the whole getting down part after your set. I usually do stand on some elevated thing to do my RDLs, but this setup was a little bit funky for me. There's not a way to step, unless you turn around, there's not a way to step back off of it. So if you push your set really hard, and your hamstrings are a pretty big muscle group, so they'll take a lot of blood from your whole system and pump it into the hams. So you could get lightheaded, you know. Definitely will throw you off balance. So just be cautious of that. Take your time. Yep, there we go. Had to like brace against the back of it for a second there. Romania deadlifts just hit me in that special spot that, you know, it's hard to feel the back half of my legs afterwards. Right, we're going from a back angle this time. However, you'll see here in just a second, we are not getting the full view. That is only for paying members. You'll get some side shots though. Yeah, there we go. The machine kind of hides it a little bit. Okay, I'll stop talking about my ass. Anyways, so yeah, just be careful whenever you're going to step off this machine. Typically when I'm doing Romanians, I like to take a step back to get off. Don't know if there's a scientific reason for that or if it's just what I'm used to, but there's not a real way to do that with this. But it did feel really nice to use the cables. It was very smooth compared to the barbell. It was kind of funky. There's a little more stability happening. Stability issues, I should say. A little more balance involved. But I think it was a pretty easy learning curve. And you could get a pretty big stretch. And even if you wanted to, you could raise that platform to be a little bit higher, I'm sure. If you're a little more flexy than I am. But I could almost put my palms on the ground while keeping my legs straight, so I'm pretty flexible as is. That's from secondary career options, but we'll keep that off the books for now. Now we're rolling into the leg extensions. We're trying to get some cooler angles, I guess. Keep it interesting for you guys, because I don't know if it's just how my brain works or whatever, but I do not mind doing the same thing every day. Like I could show up to the gym, hit squats, hit Romanians, hit leg extensions, leg curls, calf raises, go home. That is typically what I do whenever I'm alone. Anyways, I have this like preset program in my app that I'll just load up and just walks me through. It doesn't even walk me through. I already know what's on it, so I just fill it out and switch as needed. Like if the squat racks are all taken, I'll do like a Smith machine squat or change it for hack squat, but typically the exact same movements. I'm starting to waddle around at this point. I'm still feeling the burn in my hamstrings. And the quads are getting very, very pumped. They were a little pumped after the squats. It's such a compound though. Like, not wholly a compound, but there is definitely some glute and hamstring involvement whenever you're doing that sort of thing. The leg extension is very, very isolated. Oh yeah, starting to become a grind there. I think we were pushing to failure too. felt disappointed on the squats just because of how I was feeling. So it's much easier to pump out some leg extensions than doing a squat like that. So at least productively, you know. Oh yeah, slow waddle up to the camera. You gotta be careful though, like if you got a real good quad pump, I've almost had my legs give out from underneath me, like just so full of blood. It's an amazing feeling. Would not change it for the world. Now we're doing the calf raises. I like to do it on this particular, I think it's a V squat machine. I'm not entirely sure. It's supposed to be like kind of a hack squat, V front squat combo, I guess. But we like doing calf raises on here because there isn't like a dedicated shoulder holding calf raise machine. So this is the next best thing. And yeah, when the gym is empty, I don't mind going over to the leg press and pumping out some calf raises, but it feels kind of awkward to do that when there's a bunch of people in there. Taking up the whole leg press, which is a very often used piece of equipment in my gym. I don't know about your guys's, but just doing that for calf raises, not the best look. And then to end the night, we finished off with some more leg curls. I did it a little bit different this time. Instead of leaning forward, I stayed upright and just threw around some more weight. You have more contracting power whenever you're in this sort of position. And there's like no handles or anything, so I'm still bracing against the lap pad. And there we go. That was a decent leg day for a solo one. Alright, gang, that's enough pain for today. Don't forget to hydrate, lift heavy, eat your protein, and question your life choices. This is Vertex, signing off.